The Old Homestead was the first restaurant to bring Wagyu to the United States. I am the ambassador of steak.
Doing the same thing for so many years here, buying USDA prime, dry aging it for the proper amount of days. We wanted to find a steak to bring it to the next level. Flew to Japan, tasted it, and absolutely flipped.
What makes Wagyu different from American cattle? It's all in the way it's raised.
In Japan, approximately 200 miles from Tokyo, the most refined calf breeding farm is located.
So scientifically, the cattle is much more professionally handled than force feeding, shot to market, slaughtered, and fed. The Wagyu cattle is very slowly fed, more natural ingredients. They're not allowed to graze because, as you know, if you run, you develop muscle. Muscle is tough. And they only bring them up to about 1,300 pounds, but they'll do it longer than they will do the 1,600 pounds from American. So the fat content is evenly distributed throughout the cattle. They also feed it hops to enhance its appetite. So it's a pampered cattle. Originally in 1991, when Marc and I said, let's bring Wagyu here, they said, no, it can't be done.
So at the time, it was not legal to import the beef to the United States, and we worked with the Japanese government, and at the time, Brian Miller, the food critic for the New York Times, on showing the Japanese how to improve their sanitation methods. And the pride that the Japanese people put into taking care of these cows is the end result is the world's most luxurious beef. Each steak has to be precise. There can't be a mistake in butchering it. There can't be a piece of meat that isn't a perfect bite. When you're paying for $350 for steak, which comes to maybe $20 a bite, it has to be the best. When the chef actually gets into the product, and when you open it, it looks like it's almost snow, white threads going through it. This is what produces all the flavor. You can see that when you bite into this, the flavors are going to burst in your mouth.